Okay. Where's the translation? Yeah? So, yeah, you do for the translation. Okay. Maybe we have more sets there. Are you translating, right? Or okay, it's translating. I guess next to no here.
Yes, maybe it's better if I'm like close to Raoni, but it's okay.
Okay, it's good. Okay. Oh, I think that if we move the chairs, that's messing up everything in the technical team. Okay, just. Is it okay like that? Yeah. Okay. Good. That's a great honor to welcome you. Raoni is one of the most iconic figures of protection environment. You are maybe one of the, on Earth, people who has committed the most to the preservation of the Amazon forest and the indigenous rights. So that's a great, great honor to have you with us, and alongside this great delegation of indigenous chiefs. You are here also because of a French association, which is l'Association Forêt Vierge. And I would like to just give you the mic just to explain your presence here.
Puisqu'on est implanté sur ces deux territoires. C'est une association qui existe depuis 1989 et qui a été créée par Jean-Pierre Dutilleux, ici présent, avec le chef Raoni, qui sont d'ailleurs présidents d'honneur de l'association. Et une bonne partie des actions qui ont été menées sont liées à cette relation amicale qui existe depuis plusieurs dizaines d'années. Pour être très pratique,
I'm going to speak in French because this association is like French-Brazilian. So I'm representing the association Virgin Forest. The association was created in 1989, and we had been it was created with Jean-Pierre Dutilleux, that is here now, and he's the honorary president, and with Raoni, and we had been working in the for the Amazonian jungle and for protecting the Amazonian jungle for like many decades.
Après une reconnaissance du territoire qui a eu lieu dans les années 90, il y a eu de nombreux voyages en équipe à plusieurs représentants des peuples de cette région qui s'appelle le Xingu. Et je voulais dire à l'ensemble des gens présents, notre démarche est auprès des institutionnels, des institutions gouvernementales, les municipalités par exemple, mais également auprès des entreprises.
So after the recognition of the land of Xingu that was done in the 90s, we had been creating a lot of like different trips in order to visit different countries and institutions. So our action has like two different topics. One is to visit institutional authorities or presidents, but also companies, enterprises.
Donc notre seul rôle est de pouvoir, à fréquence de 2-3 ans, permettre des rendez-vous avec des États, des représentants d'États et avec des assemblées de gens qui sont dans la vie professionnelle, qui sont dans l'environnement. Et donc, tant les Yawalapiti qui ont un institut qui s'appelle l'Institut Aritana que les Kayapo qui ont un institut qui s'appelle l'Institut Raoni sont le réceptacle de ces fonds pour décider eux-mêmes, avec un consentement préalable, sur les actions qu'ils souhaitent mener, qui sont sur 3 axes, et je passerai la parole.
So our work is to bring them here and to create this linkage with institutions and countries around the world, and also with entrepreneurs and companies that are working in sustainability and they want to protect the forest. So after that, all the funds that are being taken, they are distributed to Yawalapiti. Here in Xingu, we have 2 different representatives here. Raoni, that is the people from the No, the other one. L'autre. Kayapo tribe, that is the Raoni Institute, and then Yoalapiti, that is Ariana Institute. So we're giving the funds directly to them, and they are managing afterwards like the different projects that they want to apply in their villages.
Les principaux axes sont toujours la protection des frontières contre les intrusions des illégaux. Le deuxième axe, c'est la protection contre le feu, puisque beaucoup de la déforestation se fait par le feu. Le troisième axe, c'est les protections de toutes les traditions, les usages culturels, les traditions culturelles. Et le quatrième va beaucoup sur l'aspect de la formation pour que les jeunes puissent rester présents dans leur village.
So we have 4 different topics that we're working on. The first one is the preservation and the protection of the territory that has been delimited, because as you probably know, there are a lot of invaders and people trying to enter to cut the forest or to take other resources from the land. So it's really important that we protect the frontiers. The second one, of course, as you also know, is to try to prevent and to protect against fires, because we're having more and more fires in the Amazonian jungle. The third one is about the culture and preserving the culture and the rights from the culture. And the fourth one is trainship. So we're developing a specific trainship in different topics with them.
Voilà, donc chacun d'entre eux vont vous exprimer des projets un peu plus spécifiques qui sont mis en avant durant cette tournée.
So now I will give the word for them, so they will explain to you what they are doing in the territories and what are they doing with all this help that is really important for them in order to protect the Amazonian and to also develop their culture. Thank you.
Thank you, Robert, for this introduction to the panel. I just also have a question, because this was striking when you entered the stage, but also the room early on. You were holding hands. You know, what does that mean? Because this is super powerful. What does that mean?
No, no.
Tá. Boa noite a todos e a todas. É uma satisfação estar aqui em diante dos senhores e senhoras. Eu estou muito feliz. Respondendo à pergunta aqui, por que a gente entramos com mão dadas? Isso significa que estamos juntos na luta com o povo Kayapó e com o povo Yoalapti. E com Roberto, não indígena. Então, todo mundo é junto aqui, lutando, pegando a mão para a gente poder salvar a vida do planeta.
Good night to everyone. Thank you, everyone, for being here, and thank you also for the invitation, and thank you for having us. So, why we enter with the hands given? Because this is a symbol of union. We are together. My people and the people of Raoni, and also with the Association Forêt Vierge and with Robert, we are all together to make this really important role that is to save our planet.
Bom, estou aqui com o objetivo de trazer a informação do meu povo, do território indígena do Xingu. Estamos muito preocupados com essa mudança climática, com essa destruição da floresta, e isso deixa a gente muito preocupado.
I'm here representing my people, the people from Xingu, and to give you a message. We're really worried about what is happening now in the world with the destruction of the Amazonian jungle and with the destruction of our Earth, our planet Earth.
Recentemente criamos o Instituto Aritana para que o instituto venha defender a floresta, a riqueza do Xingu. Então, em diante de todos, eu peço aqui a colaboração, a compreensão de que vocês nos ajudem nessa parte para que a gente deixe o Instituto funcionar.
We recently created a Ritana Institute. It's an institute that is dedicated to the protection of the Amazonian jungle, and I'm here to ask your help and and to support us so we can make this institute really functional and really apply all the projects that we have in order to protect the Amazonian jungle.
Bom, estou aqui com o Raoni. Isso é uma coisa preocupante. Somos moradores da floresta, sabemos viver na floresta, sabemos cuidar da floresta, e hoje, com essa ação humana, a floresta, a natureza está sofrendo. O rio está sendo poluída, a natureza, a árvore está sendo derrubada, nascente dos rios secando.
I'm here with Raoni today to protect the forest. We're really worried about what is happening. The forest is dying. Our rivers are polluted. The air is polluted. We know, we have been living there for like 1,000 years. We know how to take care of it, and we need to take care.
Peço aqui a cada de vocês que junte com a gente, vamos lutar todo mundo junto para que a gente salve a natureza.
I'm asking everyone to join forces with me to save nature and to save the forest.
Eu tenho muita expectativa ainda de que a gente mude essa política, que a gente ainda salve a vida do planeta. É isso. Muito obrigado.
I have hope that we're going together to save the life of this planet. Thank you so much.
Yes. Chief Watatakalu, yeah. You are a woman representative of, for the indigenous voices. And we are very happy to welcome you and to hear also your message.
Muito obrigada. Boa noite a todos e a todas, mulheres, homens, não sei se tem criança aqui, né, mas eu quero que todos possam receber essa mensagem, primeiro de olhos fechados, porque de olhos fechados, mesmo na escuridão, o coração recebe com muito amor, a cabeça recebe, né, com mais razão.
Good night to everyone, men, women, children, everyone. And I will say that closing my eyes, because closing my eyes, we're getting the message from the heart. And I really want to share my message with you, and I hope that you will understand it.
Eu sou a única mulher da delegação, mas isso não significa que eu estou sozinha. Eu carrego junto comigo todas as etnias, todas as mulheres, todas as idosas, todas as crianças, meninas, de todas as etnias que existem no Brasil.
I'm the only woman in this delegation today, but this doesn't mean that I'm alone. I'm representing all the indigenous women, the elder ones, the women, the little kids. I'm representing all of them. I'm carrying them with me today.
No Brasil, nós estamos sendo perseguidos. No Brasil, estão tirando todos os nossos direitos, em nome do progresso, em nome para dar coisas, para dar a riqueza para vocês.
In Brazil, we're being chased. Our rights are being violated. And this is because they want to take out wealth from our lands. And all this is coming also to you, this wealth that is being taken.
Nós tivemos que aprender a língua do Caraíba. Nós tivemos que ir para a universidade, nós tivemos que sair das nossas aldeias, nós tivemos que deixar os nossos filhos na aldeia para poder trazer a voz da floresta para vocês.
We had to learn the language of Caraíba, what means the white people. We had to go to your universities. We had to leave our forest to learn your culture and to be able to be here now and fight for our rights.
Dizem que aqui é de primeiro mundo. Dizem que aqui as pessoas têm uma mentalidade diferente. Porque lá no Brasil, a gente não adianta mais falar, a gente não adianta mais pedir, a gente não adianta mais dialogar.
They say that here is the first world, because in my country, Brazil, people, they are not listening to us. It's not easy to dialogue with the people. The communication is really difficult.
Se as florestas estão sendo derrubadas em nome dos países aqui, então é com vocês que nós temos que falar. Então é com vocês que nós temos que dialogar, porque eles são descendentes de vocês. Eu estou me perguntando todos os dias, nesses dias, de onde aqueles caraíba que estão lá no Brasil saíram, porque eu não vi até agora nenhum daqueles caras aqui.
If the forest is being deforested, it's also because what is being taken here. So that's why I need to take your message here, because these people in Brazil, they are your descendants. They came from here, and every day that I'm in Europe, I'm meeting all these people, and I'm really surprised because you're so different from the Brazilian people, and I am. Who are these Brazilian people the descendant of? Because everyone here is treating me really well.
Essa semana, o Congresso votou uma PL chamada 490. Essa PL, ele tira o direito nosso. Essa PL, ele fala que tem que rever os territórios demarcados no Brasil. E eles falam que quem não estava em 1988 naquele território, ele não pertence àquele território.
This week, something really bad happened in my country. They put back again a law to take out the rights of indigenous people. They put back this law into the National Assembly that is taking out the right of our lands. In this law, they speak that the land that was created after 88, the territories that were allocated for indigenous people, they will be taken out.
Mas a nossa história não começa em 88. Eu tenho 42 anos, eu vou fazer 43. Como que a minha história vai começar em 88?
But how can a law tell me that indigenous people will lose their land? Our story didn't start in 88. I am 42 years old. I'm going to be 43. How can they tell me that they will take out land from 88? What means that?
Imagina os meus pais, meus avós, meus bisavós, os nossos descendentes. Nós existimos naquele território muito antes dos caraíbas que vieram e tomaram tudo da gente.
Can you imagine my parents, my grandparents, my great-grandparents? How many generations? We existed so many times before the white people came into our territories.
Imagina se alguém chega na sua casa e fala que a sua casa não é mais seu. É mais ou menos isso que acontece com os territórios indígenas.
Imagine that someone is coming to your house and it tells you, your house is not anymore yours. So this is more or less what is happening right now with the indigenous territories in Brazil.
Por isso que nós estamos aqui, para dialogar com as empresas, empresários, com a mídia internacional, com os presidentes, porque a obrigação dos presidentes da Europa é nos escutar. Precisa nos ouvir, não adianta abrir a porta para o presidente Lula, para o ex-presidente Jair Bolsonaro, porque nós estamos aqui falando para vocês diretamente.
So that's where we are here, and we want to dialogue with you. We want to dialogue with enterprise people, with companies, with citizens. We want to dialogue with different presidents of your countries. Because if we are here and we are having this dialogue, we don't need anymore to go to our Bolsonaro or to Lula, because we have a direct connection with you.
Quem trabalha com sustentabilidade, quem fala de mudanças climáticas, precisa estar junto com a gente. Precisa nos ouvir. Porque nós sabemos plantar água, plantando floresta. Nós sabemos governar os nossos povos. E é isso que nós precisamos conhecer. Vocês precisam da gente e nós precisamos de você. Precisamos estar unidos para salvar nosso planeta. Não é justo que os nossos filhos paguem pelo preço que toda a humanidade está fazendo com o planeta.
If we are here today, it's because if you are protecting the environment, if you want to protect the environment, if you are for the climate topics, you need to support us. We have been supporting the Amazonian jungle. We know how to take care of our land. We know how to take care of our rivers. We have been doing it. We are the protectors. We are the keepers of the Amazonian jungle. So we need to make our presidents and the different institutions also understand that. And really, if you are with us, you are for the planet, you are for protecting the Amazonian jungle, and you are for saving our planet. Thank you so much.
Well, thank you. Once we hear that, the next question necessarily is, what can we concretely do to help you? And what can be done at our level, internationally also? And I know that there is a declaration at some point, maybe this is included in that, but I'd be, and would be happy, I guess, to know what we can do concretely.
Như mười bê wayanga le toku pakuma hukamra liale homoi be na nikla tojo peni de homoi be na nikla tojo peni de bere bere le kali kali
Bonjour à tous.
Jagame mala halinyo bikwaya pumon, iba pumon, ikamu me ali pumon.
Nous sommes ici,
Jagame ali korkango.
nous sommes tous des caciques. Nous sommes des chefs et nous nous battons.
No, mala kaponi nore ne uruke, ni iba mala nyo mon, ali ore reg bakamiakam. Ie mea mane kame, aie mei korkango iba me yami kaponi nore noko uruma.
Raoni est ici. No, in English or in French?
In English.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, thank you.
Raoni is here because he wants to finish his work while he's still alive. There's a piece missing in this gigantic reservation that we have been able to support, to protect for the last 30 years. The one piece is missing. It's where he was born, where his parents are buried. It's about the size of Belgium. The whole reservation is the size of England. So he's here to ask you support for this project to finance the demarcation and the legalization of this new territory that is attached to the existing reservation. That's explaining a little bit.
That's
all I want to tell you. Thank you very much.
Medali,
Good evening.
My nephew. chỉ mẹ người như tí mẹ bà đi ya can boy ta nè.
Yes, first he introduced Chief Jabuti. Jabuti is his nephew, and he is the one that's going to be keeping the culture of the Kayapo after Raoni. Raoni is the holder of the culture, and he is going to be the next one, holding the culture, the language, the customs. And now he's saying that he doesn't want to see the forest destroyed anymore, the rivers poisoned anymore.
Mà mẹ mua cái gì mẹ mua cái mẹ cái mất mẹ cho nên mẹ mua đi chơi cái ý kiến này mẹ mua này cái ngũ mẹ bên cốt ba cái bên này này bay mà mẹ nhau phụ cái mẹ cũng thế mẹ cái ngô nhau mà rồi nha bé bây giờ tới là mua ba mẹ mua này tới này à.
He's saying, good evening to all of you. I'm very happy to be here. I'm here to tell you something very dangerous is happening in Brazil at the moment. There's a project of a new law was about to change the existing law that President Lula has managed to reconquer those rights recently. President Lula is a president that is concerned with the rights of indigenous peoples, and there is not a majority, almost a majority in Congress trying to go back to where it was without any rights for them to keep the demarcation, the reservation. So he's very worried about this. And there's a big event happening on June 7, which is next week in Brasilia, where thousands of Indians are going to come there to try and revoke that proposal of this law. And so he's asking your support to find some sort of money to help them go to Brasilia, to pay for their stay there and the food while he is there.
Brasilia khane amene be me ku ka mo me nge me kwa tui mono ku te wa mana I prende ku te me mono kamne me ku ka mo pu ga sele me ku ni sele nyu ta I prende me kwa to me ari ba ni mai te ngo me on tam ne me ku ni bi ni me ku be bli de ni ai te me o ka to o me ya mon mari ke ne ma me ka ju ro bo a me be me ku ka mo toi me ku ni posto ke ne de me o de tu me para mo ni ka me yingetia me kuta kene akta beni me chamo aro ke me ay me mojiane kaya fo ne toy no me tu ko me titi ko bata ne ya.
I'm here to tell you that we are the first in Brazil. Brazil was all ours until the Portuguese arrived and destroyed our culture. We used to live in Rio de Janeiro, in all the big cities. The whole country was occupied by tribes. And then the Portuguese arrived and then pushed us in the interior. And this provoked some wars between the tribes because they were moving into the hunting trails of other tribes. And that created a lot of conflicts. Then the disease arrived, epidemics that wiped us all out. There was only a few of us left in the 70s. And so he's repeating that we are the first inhabitants of Brazil. And remember that.
Ian ba ye me mane mo ba me ku ni ka ju ka to ta mi ma ku te me ba ni fe joy u mari cho ni mo ku ngari mo ku ngori ma ka ku ji
Ini kerana kan mereka ni bayi mereka dia punya me kuji. No. Tanya. Bana bakata me aku ni kaja mimat. Ima me pari mana mima ke kumene ima me tak. Me benya kuda benya proya ima ke kumene me kuda bau bikenya mono ima ke kumene me kuda ngo aga o mono ya ima ke kumene tanya. Baya bin me ama ne narubi me aku ni o tum ne narubi ka ben oi no re tanya.
He says that he's a good man. He doesn't want people to fight. He wants people to stay together. He says that God is with him. His hands are sacred. He receives the messages from the spirits in all that he does. To give you an example, this is just a little information that happened to us. When we were in Switzerland 2 days ago, he lost his briefcase, his suitcase. And in the suitcase, he had very important thing for his shamanic rituals. So he was very, very sad. So he had a dream last night where he asked the spirit to show him where this suitcase was. And then he saw that 3 people were holding his suitcase. And in his dream, he killed all of them. And then the next day, just a few hours ago, he saw the suitcase. A few hours ago, we got a phone call for the police in Geneva that they found his suitcase. So now he's happy. But he wants to thank you all and remember that he's a good man. He doesn't want to fight with anybody. He's a peaceful man. And God is with him.
Maybe we can hold our hands also to do the change. Yeah, just like that. Someone here? Yeah. All together. Wow, big round of applause. Thank you very much for being here. Thank you.
Gente, eu queria pedir para vocês, todo mundo gritar, demarcação já.
I would like everyone to scream, to say with us at the same time, demarcação já. What means we need our territories, okay? The delimitation, okay? One.
Demarcação já.
Demarcação já.
Demarcação já.
Demarcação
já. Demarcação já.
Demarcação já. Demarcação já. Demarcação já.
já.
Vamos mudar o mundo, pessoal. Vamos curar o mundo.
We're going to change the world. We're going to heal the world together.
Thank you. Thank you. A thunder of applause. So,
Est-ce que tu peux redire il faut que vous donniez?
Ouais, sur le site. Okay. Okay, you can also help by going on to the website of Association Forêt Vierge, where they are making the fundraising for the operation. So definitely go there and check the website to participate. This is almost over, just a few messages. I would like to call here on stage my two partners in crime, Rose here, and Kevin Tayevali. So just a last seconds, and I give you the floor. Just so before we part way, we already have an announcement because we already know the dates of ChangeNOW 2024.
Yeah.
And so you can all take your calendars or everything, and ChangeNOW 2024 will be the 25th, the 26th, and 27th of March 2024. Because of the Olympics, we're a bit earlier. So end of March, just in 10 months, we are all together here again. So Rose, Kevin, do you want to say something about what just happened or about the 3 days that we just lived?
Yes, sure. You know, I remember the first time you talked about ChangeNOW to your brother, to Alain, who is here. Who's here? Yeah. Alain told you, wow, but what you're doing is going to be like gathering the best of humanity at the same time in the same place. And so I think he got it. Because what I saw during these 3 days, the past 3 days, was actually, I think, the best of humanity. I saw compassion, wisdom, hope, courage, but also joy, solidarity, openness. We saw today was like a privilege to have two civilizations gathered here. So I saw also poetry, art, creativity. So actually, yes, Alain, that was, I think, the best of humanity gathered here over the past 3 days. I want to thank all those who made it possible. I want to thank our partners, our friends, our families also, because they support us a lot during all the work that it is to make this possible. And I want to thank, last but not least, the team, the fantastic team ChangeNOW. Actually, I don't just want to thank you guys. I want to congratulate you, and I want to say that I admire you. You've been exceptional. You know, when we started ChangeNOW, so we said, okay, there are different states of maturity in the change makers. You have the seeds of change, so you're just starting. You're the seeds of change. I don't know how to explain it. Then you have the change pioneers, more mature. And then you have the change champions, even more mature. And over the past few years, I've seen a team that has come from seeds of change to change pioneers, and today I really see change champions. So guys, just congratulations and thank you for who you are.
Thank you, Rose. So we didn't coordinate, so now I don't have a speech anymore. And I'm emotional also now. Thank you for this. It's been 3 spectacular days, and I think what's really getting me emotional is that I saw so many smiles for the past 3 days, and so many new people, so many people that are not necessarily in this ecosystem, and that have been coming here to learn and and to discover what we're trying to do here, which is to find ways to build a society that fits within the planetary boundaries without leaving anyone behind, and it's working. I saw faces of people that we are turning around, and it's so encouraging to see that in this place, with people smiling, those smiles mean that people are open, they are eager to collaborate, to be open to dialogue, to understand each other. And we need dialogue, we need openness, we need collaboration, we need cooperation. Those are the best weapons against conflict, against polarization, which threatens the core of our democracies and peace. We need collaboration. We need places for dialogue. We need places for cooperation. We need places where people can really listen to each other, learn from each other, inspire each other, and get courage, get energy. This is what this place is giving me every year. This is what gets me going. So thank you for your action, for your courage, for your cooperation. Thank you for your smiles, and see you next year.
Thank you.
And now I think it is time for the team to come on stage and to get this round of applause.
Also, a big thank you to all the technical team, to the MoMA team. They can jump on stage also after. Yeah.
Yes, ma'am.
There's more room there, okay, on the... Allez, hugging time! Yeah! Thank you very much, and see you next year. Once again, Mike. Yeah. This event also could just be like that because we have a full army of volunteers. So thank you very much, the volunteers. Come, 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 come. Go ahead, on stage. Ouais. Bon, bravo Marose. Ouais. Oh, thanks. Jimena, well done.